In this presentation, we will look at the help options within QuickBooks Online. Here we are in our test QuickBooks files in Greg's Design and Landscaping Services within the dashboard. There are many different options for support for QuickBooks Online. The main option will be the help item up top. Before we get into this, let's consider a few other options first, however. One could be you go to the Intuit website. So if we go to the Intuit website and we choose QuickBooks, then we'll see up top a support tab. The support tab will have other items related to support to help us out. The support tab is particularly good if we have technical support. If we want to actually contact QuickBooks and we have technical support on how to set up the software, then this might be a good place to go for that. If we have questions about the data input into the system, it may be better to look for support from someone who is, say, a bookkeeper, accountant, or a CPA firm for that type of support, for the support on how to enter transactions, what will be the effect of those transactions on the financial statement. So that would be another place we can go. We can go to an accounting firm, a CPA firm, a QuickBooks professional. There's licensed QuickBooks professionals. A good thing about QuickBooks is that it's widely used. Many people use QuickBooks, and therefore there are many people that are familiar not only with QuickBooks, but also familiar with accounting. And you really want both of those things to be the case. If you have questions about how to enter data, you need someone who has both bookkeeping experience, they know how to enter the data, and they also have accounting experience, and they know how the data works so that they can enter the data and not have any problems with it. So that would be another option. Of course, you would typically have a paid option. In that case, if you're entering the data into the system and you just have questions on how to enter a certain transaction, then the main place to start would, of course, be the help item up top. So within this help item, if we select this, we're going to have the search field. So if we were to search something like payroll, we'll search payroll and we'll get help items related to payroll. We also have suggestions when we go into the help menu. You can look at some of the suggested items. The videos can be helpful. So if you go to the video suggestions, they could give you some tutorials. In summary then, if you have questions about technical support, how to get the software up and running, or some technical problem, you may want to go directly to Intuit to help with that type of question. If you've got questions on the data input and they're questions that are more advanced type questions you want to get professional help with that you would pay for, you probably want to look for a professional bookkeeper, someone who has experience with QuickBooks and also accounting experience, so they can understand how to enter the data into QuickBooks, know the software, and know what is going on from an accounting perspective. If you are entering the data into the system, and you want to figure something out, the starting point would be the help menu. And of course, there are many other tutorials. QuickBooks is a widely used program, so any little specific item you may have, you can do the Google search and the search for YouTube, and see if you can find the specific information for the specific problem you may have within it. You're more likely to find it with QuickBooks than most other types of software, given the fact that it's more widely used than most other accounting software.